So you wanna publish a manga, but you don't wanna go all the way to Japan to be a manga artist. In short, you just wanna be a bedroom manga artist like me. Well, this video is for you. I'm gonna walk you through how to get started and publish your own manga online. But before we jump in, I'm gonna ask you 3 important questions to make sure that you are really ready for this, especially if you're still a beginner. But I wanna make it clear that this video is for those people who knows how to draw, or should I say, for those artists who don't have any experience in creating a manga or a comic, because there is a huge difference between making an art in a single canvas than drawing maybe 1 or 2 to 3 pages per day. It depends on you, and you will have to do it every single day. So the first question is, are you willing to commit to this for 3 to 5 years? Second, do you already have a story and characters in mind? And third is, do you already have an ending for your story inside your mind? If your answer to all of these 3 questions is yes, then keep watching this video. But if you couldn't answer yes to even one, take some time to figure it out and then come back here when you are ready. So the tip number 1 is just by starting doing it, or just start doing it. Because listen, if you really wanna be a manga artist, you've got to dive right in.
So how are you? I'm another author. Please let me get my name.
Start by creating at least 3 characters designs, because that's what I did back then in 2020 when I was just starting created my very first manga, 𝗧𝗶𝗽𝗀. So speaking of my manga, I suggest you to read it. If you want to, I will just leave the link in the description. Create at least 3 character designs and then whip up a storyboard. You don't need to overthink about creating the storyboard because there will be changes in the final draft. So just get those ideas flowing into your paper or your screen. Even those professional manga artists or professional webcomic creator started somewhere small. So the second tip is by choosing only one art software. But first thing first, if you draw traditionally, I suggest you to scan your work to digitalize them since we are uploading everything online. And if you are drawing digitally, to keep your art style consistent, pick one art software and stick with it. If you're looking for a paid software, you can go for 𝗖𝗹𝗶 or Procreate. But if you're looking for a free option, you can check out 𝗢𝗏 or 𝗣𝗂𝗯𝗹𝗶. Now, if you're working on a mobile devices, you don't have to worry because you can use 𝗖𝗎Paint X for free on Android or iOS. But if you are looking for a more advanced tool, you can also use the paid version of 𝗖𝗎Paint X or just choose the 𝗖𝗎Paint or Procreate for mobile. So there are plenty of options available. In this third tip, this is too early to say, but I just want to tell you that you should really learn how to appreciate your work, because you will really feel insecure, especially when you're in the middle of creating your own chapter or finishing your page. You will always feel insecure about your work, especially when you see someone on social media doing better art than you. You will start comparing yourself to other artists, so don't be too hard on yourself, especially when you're just starting out. Because every artist starts as a beginner, so your skill will improve over time. Instead of comparing your art to other people's art, why not just compare your newest art? Let's say that you already have a progress. Just compare your newest art to the first art that you made or the very first page you've created. So appreciate the art that you're making right now. So the next one is interact with people online. You are a manga artist and self-publishing it online. It isn't just about creating, it's about connecting too. So interact with your readers and fellow creators online. Give your support, share a feedback, and build a community if possible. Because being a manga artist or a webcomic, especially online, is a shared passion after all. You need to interact with other people. I know it's hard because most of you guys are introverted, but you really need to do it to build your audience. And the tip number 5 is to publish your work, because you are a manga artist, a webcomic artist, right? So what do you publish?
Drugs.
Exactly. After you've created your story, it's time to put it out there. Publish your manga on platforms like Webtoon, Tapas, or even post it on your social media. And by the way, you can also try webcomic.ph. It is a Philippine webcomic platform where you can upload either if it is comic, novels, animation, and more for free. So you can let the world see what you've been working on. And the tip number 6 is keep in touch with your audience. This is very important because this is where most artists fail to do, including me, because you shouldn't just publish and disappear. Keep in touch with your fans and respond to comments. You can ask for feedback and let them be a part of your journey. Although you can disappear if you really need to do so, you can announce them that you're going on a hiatus, but don't disappear for a very long time. You won't going to make it without them, so don't let them slip away. And number 7 is keep drawing, because no matter how motivated you are, there will always be a time that a burnout will hit you. You should keep drawing and improving bit by bit. You will notice your improvement with every page you draw. Your art will grow and your story deserves to be told. I will give you an additional tip. Whenever you don't feel like you wanna draw or do anything, just get a pen and a paper and then draw a line. Because instead of thinking about it, you should make an action. So if you're just gonna think about it, you will just procrastinate for the whole week or even for a whole month. So keep drawing. So that's it for today's video. Just remember, being a webcomic artist isn't a sprint. There is no shortcut. You should keep drawing, keep publishing. Even if you are publishing it independently, you just need to keep believing in yourself. So catch you next time. Bye.